If you have ever bought tickets from Ticketmaster, you probably noticed and perhaps been annoyed by those so-called service fees. Well, now some people in Quebec are fighting back, and the province's Superior Court has approved a class action lawsuit against the company. The suit accuses Ticketmaster of basing fees on ticket price rather than the actual cost of providing service. It calls the system abusive and says it violates Quebec's Civil Code and Consumer Protection Act. The case covers Quebecers who bought tickets through the company since July 2021. And if the suit is successful, those customers could be entitled to a partial refund. Okay, our next guest calls this welcome news. Vivek Astvansh is an associate professor of quantitative marketing and analytics at McGill University. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Okay, so for people outside Quebec who have not been paying attention to this case, describe for us what we're talking about. And I guess what we're not talking about is high ticket prices, which annoys a lot of people. We're not even talking about the existence of service fees, but I guess it's the way the Ticketmaster calculates those service fees. Tell us more about that.
So assume you want to attend a live entertainment event or a concert. You go to Ticketmaster and check out a ticket or buy a ticket. So there's a fixed price of the ticket, say $30. By the time you check out this ticket, the price increases to say $42. The $12 includes taxes and service fees, which Ticketmaster does not tell you what exactly does that mean. The problem is the service fee should remain constant regardless of the price of the ticket. But what Ticketmaster is alleged to have been doing is inflating the service fee in proportion of the ticket price. That is the center of this class action lawsuit.
Yeah, that is really interesting. I mean, I've questioned some of those service fees over the years. For example, a convenience fee, even though I'm buying the ticket online. But the idea that if it actually truly is a service fee, it should be the same service fee, whether the ticket is $40, I don't know what concerts you're going to, by the way, or $400. How do you feel about the importance and potential success of this lawsuit?
The lawsuit is important, particularly because it has been filed in Quebec, which has the strictest consumer protection laws anywhere in the United States and Canada included. The odds of it being successful are very high for two reasons. First, Ticketmaster has been sued in other parts of the world, including Saskatchewan as well as the Competition Commission of Canada. The second reason is the violation is pretty obvious. And in December 2025, the provincial government of Quebec had tabled a bill suggesting that Ticketmaster should not be allowed to make profit from resale. Lastly, this Montreal law firm that has filed this class action lawsuit has filed similar service fee lawsuits against banks and other retailers and has been able to negotiate a settlement with these companies. So I foresee a settlement happening in the next 1 year or so.
So you pointed out that Quebec kind of has the gold standard when it comes to consumer protection legislation. Are there any lessons here at all for people in provinces outside of Quebec who may also be annoyed by these fees and feel that the fact that the fees are kind of related to the ticket price and not the actual service is unfair? Is there, for people in British Columbia or Ontario, what do you suggest to them?
The other provinces may not have as strict consumer protection laws as Quebec. However, if anyone from these provinces were to file a class action lawsuit against Live Nation or Ticketmaster, they are likely to win the case because of what is called good faith action. So here it seems to be a bad faith action that has been undertaken by Ticketmaster, and therefore the odds of the judiciary deciding in favor of the citizens of the province are very high.
All right. Vivek Astvansh is an associate professor of quantitative marketing and analytics at McGill University. Thanks.
Thank you for having me on the show. Bye-bye.